Hello and good morning. Today I want to tell you about one of my most favorite tripods and all of the accessories that I pair with it to make it my super favorite tripod. This right here, according to Amazon, is the Bestshoot desktop mini tripod load 3 kilogram universal 3-leg monopod base stand unipod support. Now, why do I like it? Before we get started, please be advised that any products that I talk about, there's going to be links in the description. Those links will be Amazon affiliate links, #ad, and of course, any generated revenue from this video will go towards buying more fuzzy Crocs. So I don't really have a whole lot of space in my office here. It's about 8 by 9 feet total. It's so small that I can really only lay down in one direction.
Who's gonna do sexy time when I'm down here like this?
So most of the time I'm setting up lights, cameras, and mics all over my desk. It gets super cramped like really fast, and all of these like cheapo flimsy tripods that I have aren't very stable. They all just kind of slide and tip, and it's kind of a big mess. However, last year I found a tripod that I really loved. It ticks all my boxes and I've been using it ever since. It's not a full-blown tripod and is a little guy. Now again, full disclosure, I am not a tripod god. I've never spent more than like $70 on a tripod. All of the full-size ones I have are all cheapos from Amazon. They're all from different brands and I like them all for different reasons. But this one, I like this one. So let's start from the bottom of the tripod and work our way up. That way we can start with the most important part, the feet. Who doesn't love feet? Number one, these rubber feet are stiff, durable, and adjustable. And you might ask, why do they need to be adjustable? More on that in a second. They're also removable in case you want to see what they taste like. Papaya. Number two, the legs. There is a layer of this super thin but very firm foam around the legs for grabbing. I like this as well. Number three, metal locking mechanisms for the legs. As somebody who has bought 5 different tripods now, I have experienced many different types of locking mechanisms for legs. The ones for this tripod are the second best. I have another tripod from a brand called Geek2 that has metal clasps and they're spring loaded. That is my number one favorite because all you have to do is pull back and release instead of having to pull back and then press it to lock it into place. One less thing to do.
I think it's efficiency.
Number four, get low. One of the main reasons I had my eyes on this tripod was because it could accommodate a couple different heights and angles. And having the tripod all the way down to the desk was almost perfect height. And I used it at that level for a while, so it seemed perfect, the length of my torso and how I sat when I did videos. Number five, dual spiralizing nuts. Something that I had never seen on a tripod before. I've seen the single washer, but I've never seen two. Are they nuts or washers? Wash nuts. So the cool thing about this one is one of the washers keeps the main stem from tipping left or right. So if you want the ability to make micro tilt adjustments, you can lift the lower washer and it gives you that ability. The other washer, the one on top, is used to go upwards to lock whatever accessories you're using into place.
Did someone say accessories?
Yes, I did. Number six, threading. So this tripod supports both of the common universal thread standards for screwing. The 1/4 inch and the 3/8. So no matter what ball head I buy, it works. That way you don't have to mess around with those little adapter things that go into the bottom. Now, earlier you heard my inner brain talking about accessories. Now at this point, I've probably tried I don't know, anywhere from 4 to 5 different brands of these 360 ball heads, all on the cheaper side, 10, 20, 30 bucks. Now, my favorite one is the one that came with my Geek2 or Geek2 tripod. Unfortunately, you can't just buy the ball head by itself. So none of them are really great, but they all get the job done. The newer one tends to be the smoothest and the most durable, in my opinion, as well as the best looking. But as far as performance and smoothness, I would say the Geek2 is definitely the best. Now, the second accessory that makes this tripod awesome is this extendo stick. It's just an adjustable monopod that mounts to the top of the tripod. Now, I didn't realize this at the time that I bought the tripod, but this little extension monopod really sealed the deal for this being my number one favorite tripod. It brought the camera up to the perfect height when I was sitting at my desk. On top of that, I can throw this on any of the other tripods if I wanted to, including the highest recommended and lowest performing tripod in the history of tripods, the Gorilla tripod. I trusted you, Casey Neistat. I trusted you. All right, kids, that's all I got for you today. As I start my YouTube and video making journey, I thoroughly enjoy sharing my finds when I, when I come across these little pieces of hardware, things that I love and things that make my job easier. So hopefully this was helpful for you. I especially love sharing them when they're so affordable and budget minded. If you're looking for a tech focused live stream to follow on Twitch, I am live every single Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. We cover technology news in the streaming space. We answer tech questions. We explore audio, video, software, and hardware in the streaming space. And we'd be happy to have you. Toodles.